It's Tuesday, and it's 7-ish Eastern, 8-ish my time. It's Handelabra Live. Welcome. I am Jian, and I am here to show you new things. Welcome Sparky Wolf and Takewalker and anyone else tuning in. Nightbot is always welcome as well. Hey, Brian the Wolf Hunt and Diff McCuff. So tonight we are going to be previewing some new expansion content for Aeon's End, The Depths, that we have been working on recently. Yeah. What else? Sorry I didn't manage to stream on Friday, and I was not available on Saturday either. I hurt my back, and hopefully it will hold up for a couple hours for this stream. Show us, oh great one of shower. I did shower this morning, so yes, I am the great one of shower. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, including Black Lives Matter and trans rights are human rights. Anyone actively working against these goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. Yeah, I also hope I feel better soon. I think I need to go see someone about it because it's not being caused by streaming, but sitting for a long time is not comfortable. But for a couple hours I should be okay. Mostly it's been sitting on the couch watching anime the last few days. Yeah, low-key reveal the depths. So, alright, so the depths, what does the depths have? It has 3 mages. We're going to see one mage tonight, Reeve, as you can see on the screen. She is badass. You can look at her story. 2 other mages, Nim and Zana, will be showing in future streams, and the new nemesis Horde Crone will be in a future stream as well. There'll be some new player cards we'll show tonight as well, though. So Reeve is missing an eye, and she's missing an arm that she chopped off herself, if you read her story. It's pretty intense. She was fighting the Blight Lord with Tainted Jade and chopped her own hand off with her chopper. She doesn't call it an axe, it's called a chopper. So we're going to, I think, actually, thematically, it mentions Kadir and it talks about Tainted Jade, so let's do that for the first game. We'll relive her horror. Oh, cool, Takewalker. That sounds interesting. And her ability is very different from what we've seen before. It actually directly deals damage to minions, to 2 different minions, 5 damage and 3 damage, which is a different kind of ability we haven't seen before. She starts with, of course, sparks and crystals, as well as the obsidian shard. Gain 1 ether, you may suffer 1 damage to gain an additional 2 ether. So bringing someone who can heal like Kadir is handy. And that creature on there is a Trog, which we'll see with Horde Crone when we preview that. Not tonight, but at some point. If anyone's wondering, I'm continuing with Brightwood Brewing. It is a porter tonight. All right, so let's go and set up the game and we can start a prediction before I pour that beer. We also have some new stuff coming up in the customized screen, so look forward to that. Give you a sneak peek of some of those things. There's even more coming too. I guess we can do. We haven't added new playmats, but I do like the blue one. Let's go blue, and let's mix up the sleeves. And let's go with new Kadir. That's new. New Kadir, new Blight Lord. How about that? We'll test them out. Pink Blight Lord. He's pink. We'll go with Kadir and Reeve. And we'll pick the supply. I'll start a prediction and pour a beer and choose the supply while the prediction's going on. will Reeve and Kadir defeat the Blight Lord. And we'll give you 2 minutes to predict. Make your choices. It'll be on normal. It won't be on advanced or anything. We'll probably just hit random on the market and then make sure we have a couple new cards. Yeah, I kind of like Kadir's purple outfit there. All right, random. So random did get us a new spell, Disintegrating Scythe. Deal 8 damage, suffer 1 damage. Instead of discarding this, destroy it or place it on top of any player's discard pile. And Devouring Shadow. While prepped once per turn, during your main phase, you may destroy a card in hand and deal 3 damage. Sparky Wolf pulling up the no. Anyone got faith in me? I think since we got 2 new spells, we'll go with this. There's more new stuff, but maybe we'll play more than 1 game. Excuse me. Let's go with that. Wow, quick loading screen. Oh, the yays are pulling ahead. All right, so we started off with a Decimate. Unleash twice and any player gains 2 charges, or Gravehold suffers 4 damage. So Unleash gives us Tainted Jades. That's honestly seems fine to start with that. We can start giving... if we give charges over to Reeve, we can deal with any pesky minions that... I don't mind getting Tainted Jades at the very start anyways, so... we'll each get 1. And Reeve gets charges. Lewd Dolphin has put up some points. As a moderator, it's allowed now. All right. So we start with Kadir. I do really like how even the skins affect like these cards up here. Jennifer's like made sure they sort of go through the entire UI, which is nice. All right, we don't need to gain life. We can just sort of play all of those. And with 4 ether, we have a Tainted Jade coming up 2 turns from now. I do like me a Searing Ruby. Now we have some pretty expensive spells, so let's grab that. Lude might someday get enough points to be on Spirit Island Saturday. It's true if he saves up. All right, so I think I will take the damage for an extra 2 ether, which is really good early on. We could even open this breach and then get another charge. In case a minion comes out, we'll be ready. Like Banesire or something, just like one-shot him. We do want to cast this Spark. Need to make room in our breaches. And let's just open up this other one. Yes, Lewd Dolphin can clone himself. Woven Sky. Discard 3 cards in hand to discard this. Well, that's easy enough to do. Yeah, I'm fine to just leave these sparks in here, and maybe we'll gain that last charge and we're ready. And we'll just do this. And we'll actually start buying some cards. So it is asking like, hey, you have other things to do, that's something we're gonna adjust, because right now you can use this ability and there's no minions, and technically you can, because there might be reasons why you want to. For example, like maybe then the nemesis is going to like attack whoever has the most charges, and you want it to be Reeve, for example. So you need to be, or you don't want it to be Reeve. You want to use up the ability, for example, but or maybe you have some other thing. Anyways, we're gonna make it so it doesn't bother you about this though if there's no minions, because obviously you're fine with ending your turn if there's no minions in that case. Okay, I guess we're just gonna save our sparks, and we can actually, well, we can. Let's see where we're at if we. We could take a damage here and have 7 ether to buy this big spell. That would be cool. Let's do that. We'll buy that, and then we'll just heal this back. Give it to Reeve, since Reeve hits herself all the time. And discard these like this, maybe. And yeah, we're just going to wait until there's something to shoot at with these. Do we want to take 2 damage for more ether? That would get us to potentially, that gets us to 4 to 6, 8. Just buy 2 diamond clusters right away. Actually don't want to buy the diamond clusters, they would get split. But we could buy focusing orb. Yeah, let's take the damage straight up. We'll heal it back, because we do have this to heal as well if we want. Let's take the damage right away. And buy Searing Ruby, focusing orb, and turn. Welcome, Seamus. To discard, spend 7 ether. Advance the tainted track. Oh, that's bad. We don't want that. Hey, look, a shard spitter. So actually, we have Kadir coming up next. Just thinking if I want to use my charge ability on this guy. We're doing him 4 damage. And then I'm just thinking if I could use my charge ability to just one-shot him, or we could plink him with sparks, basically. I'm gonna plink him. I feel like there's more dangerous minions, and if he goes off twice, which is the worst case, it's not great, but also not the end of the world. So, and this, if he does that, then it's gonna be real bad if he goes twice. But let's hope he doesn't. That's the goal, to hope he doesn't. With 4 ether, we're gonna go blazing. We could go blazing. Give blazes to Kadir. We do want more ether though, right? Let's take another Searing Ruby this time. Because, yeah, this guy's going to be at 1 health. And we've got, yeah, let's take another Searing Ruby here. I love Searing Ruby. I'm not going to buy those when I have Searing Ruby option, generally. All right, we get to kill the minion and actually get this, because we have 7 ether here. Do we? No. Oh, we're 6 ether. We're short. Well, that does 8 damage. And you can give it to another mage, which is kind of fun. I think we're going to destroy this. And take a charge. Gain 2 Tainted Jades in hand. So if either of us take this, I guess it's better for Reeve to potentially be able to get 7 ether. Right now we have, that's potentially 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do have 7 optionally already. For 2 damage, of course. So I think actually give these to Kadir, because Kadir can just get rid of them. Except it's blowing up. I think this still goes to Kadir. All right, now we're getting in trouble. All right, these can... We're getting to one Tainted Jade territory. Which luckily he's not going again, but if that was continuing, that would be advancing the Tainted track. But it's not, because we are going to be able to do this. I'm going to save this spell for minions, I think. Oh, maybe I need to make room for sparks. I think we're just going to keep it with Kadir right now. And we can destroy 2 of these. And we could either play this for a charge, basically. We don't have anything that costs 3 or 2, except Jade. So I'm just going to end turn here. We'll end up with a less exciting turn next turn, but I want to get these back and not keep them at this point. Don't want to be cutting off my own arm, you know. All right, so here we'll destroy this. Here we'll focus. And do I want 3 ether? Don't think it's worth it. Okay. And I think I need to cast these. I'm going to get the spell that destroys, and I can afford it. I can actually afford this one, but I want the one that destroys cards in hand, because I want to start getting rid of sparks. That's our only destruction, so I think I want each mage to have at least one. All right, we need to make room for a spark here. All right, getting rid of the Tainted Jades. Don't need to cast those. We can open. Don't think we need to open a breach over here. And yeah, we're just taking turns to get rid of Tainted Jades, basically. There's Needle Maw. Let's shoot Needle Maw. So it's Reeve or Blight Lord coming up. I don't need an ether here. I want to buy one of these. So let's take the life. I guess if I'll take a charge if I'm getting 2. We're still pretty good on life. I was hoping it was another minion I could attack for more damage. Unleash twice, the most prep spells discards. Yeah, so that's going to be Reeve. I think each player can get a Tainted Jade. I think we don't have any. We don't have any at all. So spread the love. Her chopper arm is stuck in the gems. Oh, she'll get it free, don't worry. So I do want to cast this. I'm going to actually put this in the low spot because... Oh yeah, I don't actually didn't have to cast that. I'm just thinking what makes sense here. It actually doesn't make sense for me to use this right now because I'm going to destroy a spark. Oh, but then I could buy a jade, I guess. Basically, depending on who goes, Kadir could just hit it for 8, right? So I'm going to buy a jade just for a little bit more economy. We'll see who goes next. It's Kadir. So yeah, Kadir can one-shot it, which is annoying. We're just holding on to that, but it's an insurance policy. Let's keep this with Kadir. I kind of want a focusing orb, so let's grab one of those. Kadir goes again. I do need to make room because I want to prep this. Destroy a spark. And I can buy a blaze if I want. I think so. With Kadir's ability, like, having lots of spells is good, so. This one we want to kill. And this is why we held on to what we did. So if you hit it once, it starts advancing the tainted track. But we can deal 5 damage here, another 5 damage. Yeah, we can just one-shot it here, so let us do that. Well, 3-shot it. It's dead on this turn, which is the most important thing. There's only one, so I didn't have to click it. Let's start getting our breaches opened up. I could have clicked Kadir's, but she's got her own focusing orb now, right? She's fine. And we don't really need to damage for that. We have 8 ether. We could buy something else. I don't know that I need more than 1 devouring shadow. Like, it's... I guess we could also destroy crystals. For 6 cost is pretty expensive for 3 damage, but the destroy effect is nice. It's like Wildfire Whip does 4 damage for the same price and also has the bonus effect. And of course this does 8 damage, but hits you for the privilege. 2 blazes for Kadir. That's not a bad idea, because she does... That would line them up on the same turn. I like what you think. I like how you think. I'm going to do that. All right. Let's get Focusing Orb going. I do want some more spells for Reeve as well, because she's... I guess I should have focused Kadir's Breach in that case, shouldn't I have? Cauterizer. Don't like that. And I'm just going to get rid of this Tainted Jade, I think. Hopefully we can spark that Cauterizer before it hits us too much. Nope. We're going to have to be healing a lot now. Oh, Pulverizing Ray. Gross. Alright, we can hit the little guy now. We can get rid of another spark. I do have lots of gems coming up for Pulverizing Ray. And... Do I want Blazes for Kadir. I think I want charges. All right, more gems. Guess we finish this guy off. All right, I'm going to actually focus Kadir's Breach because it's close to being open. And let's buy ourselves a Wildfire Whip and a charge. It's Kadir. Guess I'll cast that, hang on to the spark. Get rid of that and start healing all the time now, pretty much, unless we really need the ether. And that's coming up next turn. We have 3 over here. We need 6, basically, to be safe. And we have 2, 3 over here. So we're okay. I think we hold on to this because we don't need to fill that breach this turn. We'll open this up. And I want to buy blazes on the turn that they come up, ideally. So let's buy charges. Discard gem in hand. This is going to be... Actually, I think I had the wrong idea of... So Graveyard's going to take 1 hit. Unleash twice. And spread the love again. And yeah, I guess we need to make room. Three Tainted Jades on top of deck. I think it's here. Oh, advanced the Tainted track because of that. All right, I guess we're casting these. I could use my ability this turn. Because there's a decent number of blazes. Actually, all the blazes are in there. Could take this opportunity to destroy a spark. So I think I'm going to do that, actually. Double blaze. Triple blaze. Let's take the life. Eight ether, I have the opportunity to get next turn. Right? Oh, no, actually not. Might be a tall order. That's gonna hurt a lot. We do need to send these back, or we're going to be advancing the Tainted Track a lot. So I'm not going to cast these. I'm going to get rid of one of these at least. And I can take a damage to destroy this. So I will. Alright, oh, here's... Oh, we're short 1 ether. This is 4, 7. If we could draw a card, that would be cool. But we can't. I do need to make room for a spell. I'm going to cast this Spark 2 because it's +1. Let's focus this. Yeah, unfortunately, we are only going to have 7. So I'm not going to suffer damage for this. Oh, I can't afford the Staff of Wonders. That would be nice. Let's take another Blaze for Kadir. Blaze for me. Blaze for Kadir. And a charge. Alright, I guess we're blowing all these up. That's pretty good. 5 damage times 3. Basically, 14 damage. 17 damage. Oh, he's down to 15. Let's continue focusing. Here's 6 ether, not enough. But we get these Tainted Jades back. By a charge. Gross. I think we're shuffling the turn order cards here. This can be Reeve, I think. Well, Reeve has the most charges, doesn't she? Well, it's too late now. I'll just have to use my charges to hit this fool. Actually, that's 8 damage. Yeah, it's like, could I like actually just win with Wildfire Whip, but can't do both really, can I? We can't quite kill him, so I'm just going to go for the boss. Set it up to win on Kadir's turn. We're going to be 1 damage away from winning on Kadir's turn. Oh no, that's +1, so that's 9. So actually we do win on Kadir's turn. May as well hit him before we lose all our charges due to getting knocked out. And we'll still buy another charge. Just in case. Unleash twice. Can spread that around. Destroy 4 cards in hand. I think it's Reeve destroying 4 cards in hand. And I guess it's Focusing Orb. GG. Congratulations. We have destroyed the Blight Lord. Gravehold still stands. For now. The outcome. Yeah, that was quick. It's only half an hour in. Yay. All right. New game. New game. Let's see some more player cards. We can do a random nemesis and random mages as long as there's Reeve. How about that? Or maybe not. We'll see. So I'm going to click Crooked Mask. There it is. And Jian, and Reeve. There you go. 3 mages. I'll start a prediction. Will the Reeve train pull into this station? I decided that she likes train puns. New prediction. Predict away. Let's hit a random supply again. We've got anything new? No, I'm going to hit random until we at least see something new. This is new. Bim Dynamo. Suffer 1 damage. Any player draws 2 cards, or destroy this for any player to gain 2 life and 1 charge. And let's swap out Burning Opal for the Banishing Topaz. Gain 2 ether. You may place a card on top of your deck. If you do, gain an additional 2 ether. And let's swap out the big old Sage's brand for the bigger, older, Monstrous Inferno. Look at that Rageborn art there. That's really cool. This spell must be prepped to 2 adjacent breaches, just like Sage's brand. It occupies both breaches. Deal 7 damage divided however you choose to the nemesis and any number of minions. It is super cool. And we do have a 3-cost spell. That's nice. Phoenix Flame. Staff of Wonders came back. Let's swap out Staff of Wonders with... We don't have any destruction, so let's get, like, Bottled Vortex here. Something that we can destroy cards with. All right. So that's our market. That seems fine. Yeah, Arcane Nexus combined with Banishing Topaz can be a lot of ether. Interesting. There's some crazy combos you can, like, if you're putting a card on top of your deck, then you have something else that lets you draw it. Like, you can do some interesting stuff with combos in this game as we get more and more options. All right. Looks like the naysayers are on top. We'll see what happens. Crooked Mask. It's a wild. Who would like to take a turn? Well, since she's new, Reeve can take the bonus turn. Enjoy your dinner, Sparky Wolf. We'll take the... Actually, we don't... Do we have any healing? We do have a little bit of healing. Vim Dynamo. So I will take a damage to get more ether. I can actually open this, prep that. We got the bonus Nemesis charges at the start of the last game. That was kind of cool, actually. I mean, this Nemesis is going to give us charges too, with the various corruptions that can come up. Let's do this, and we'll get a Diamond Cluster. Collectively gain 2 corruptions and place them on top of their decks. We can spread the love, I guess. And focus a breach. I guess Reeve is pretty close to opening her big breach there. So I know Jay often has trouble like getting the other breach open, but we'll give it to Reeve initially at least. To get rid of this, spend 6 ether. That seems expensive. I guess it's something Reeve can often do, though. And we should look at what we have over here with the Vortex deck, right? Can we actually... Yeah, we can look at that by clicking here. Oh, nice. Spectral Echo. Oh, yeah, we can get some of the new spells in here now, right? That can happen. It hasn't happened, but it could happen. Could get a Monstrous Inferno here. But we have Radiance, which is actually pretty good in 3 players. I guess we want to cast these. I guess if we didn't cast them, we could have a bigger ether turn for this. It would mean... Can we work that out? If we leave 1... We need to spend all our ether focusing, though, right? So we end up not drawing as many cards, so it is the same. So forget that. Yeah, that doesn't work. If we get the wild, we might be able to get ahead of it. So with just 3, take a Jade. See if we can get a bigger ether turn. And J. So we can gain a Spectral Echo here. And have 2 left for a Jade. Seems okay. And there's a Corruption. So I'd like her to take damage first. If we could. If Reeve takes a turn, just trying to work out, can we have 5 ether there. I don't know that we can work it out that we actually get enough ether for this. By her turn. Well, let's see. I guess we get 5 potentially here. So we could buy Banishing Topaz. Not draw. We only draw 3 cards, so it's Banishing Topaz and a Jade and that, and so that does get us there. So I think, yeah, let's do that. Oh, we could hold on to her special rock, but the problem is we're drawing these 4 cards, and so I'd like also to draw. Oh yeah, if I buy another card and I'm not drawing enough cards, I'm not drawing enough cards, right? It doesn't work. If we hold on to this special rock and don't discard it. Oh yeah, then we do. Then we draw this, this, and this. We draw these 4. I mean, even just holding onto a crystal is enough, right? So, yeah. I guess I'm just dumb. Just don't play a card. That's how you do it. We don't play this. We draw into these. We get to go again before this. Probably. Not for sure, but maybe. Yeah, to draw all the cards, you have to cast both sparks. Yeah, that's the problem. All right, let's buy a Jade, I guess. I don't love Jades, but we're in the situation where that's what I want to buy. All right, so if Reeve goes before Crook of Mask goes twice, we can get rid of that. I'll just keep with the mosquito bites. And with 3 ether, buy a bottled vortex. Feels a little early for that. Could buy a Jade. I'm going to want to buy Diamond Cluster next turn, which I should be able to. Guess we'll buy a spell. Alright, there's the first play. Unleash twice and any player... Oh, this is the same thing as before. So unleashing... Gain a corruption, put it on top of their deck, shuffle their discard pile into their deck. We don't have Gravehold healing here. But one problem is that these corruptions are... Some of them just damage Gravehold anyways. I guess the odds are that's not going to damage Gravehold necessarily. I guess we do this. Is Jian going to take the bullet here? She doesn't have any cards in her discard pile. If we unleash, she's still not going to have any discard pile. I don't super care about Reeve's situation here now, so she can gain a corruption. And Jay. Sure. Who wants charges? I think Reeve again. Alright, so it's 50-50 whether we get this now. I guess we'll take another. Don't love Jade, but it's what I can afford right now. Hey, Reeve got to go. So I'm not going to cast those. I don't actually have to hit myself. Unless I wanted to charge, but I think I'm okay without it. Another power. So we are destroying a non-corruption card in hand. Sure. Spark. So for this, we have to destroy a card in hand that costs 2 or more, which is nice for buying Jades. We want to cast one of these to make room. And do I buy another Jade? I can't, never being able to afford anything, so start with Jades. All right, Corruptor. This is the guy we want to one-shot. We got to get a big spell here. Actually, I can two-shot him with my charge ability, right? So that seems good. Two-shotting him seems fine, generally. So if Reeve's going to get a corruption doing that, let's give another one to Jian. Any player discards 3 and draws 1. Well, Jian can discard this corruption. Oof. Too many corruptions. All right, we need to make one room here. And we can afford our another diamond cluster and keep them together even. Pending corruptions mixing it all up. So we probably don't want Jian to take any more corruptions right now. Of course she's going to get 3 from this. We want Reeve to take a turn to kill this guy before he gets to go again. Reeve's taking all the turns. So we have to hit him once with a spark. And then we finish him off. So, do I take damage here to get an Arcane Nexus? That seems good. Ooh, Corruption Party. Don't have a spell. We can gain... Oh yeah, let's gain a Phoenix Flame. Let's first get the Banishing Topaz for 5. And a Phoenix Flame. We have a Lava Bolt coming up. Oh, we have Sage's Brand as well. So we have the 2 big spells. Nice to get some economy going for Jay so she can get her Vortex Breach going. Gain a spell from any supply pile. Well, Monstrous Inferno it's going to be. And now we have 3 corruptions on top. And we have to make room or we're going to draw them. It's going to be bad. I guess I'll get a charge, which I can use for this, or something else. Oh, 4 corruptions in hand. Player with the most crystals in hand discards all their crystals, suffers 3 damage, and it gains a card for spot pile that costs 4 or less. So that was Jay. We could get this relic. We could get the card Destruction Relic, or we could actually get Diamond Cluster. Diamond Cluster is hard to use with this Nemesis, actually, so let's get this Healy one. A Wild. Ugh, everything is bad. I think we'll just keep letting Reeve. Reeve gets the wild. Unless there's a clear reason. Alright, we can discard these. Shuffle the wild into the deck. I think makes sense. And we get a Jade. With which we can buy the thing that we can heal with because we are almost dead. Alright, I don't need to cast that because I can open this breach. Gain a relic. Yeah, let's continue getting the one that can heal us. And we have to cast this. Three damage. I mean, Jian's got 3 corruptions happening in a second. And her deck got shuffled, didn't it? Oh, it didn't. So, is her deck gonna get screwed up? No. So I don't want her deck to get shuffled. I guess it's Jay. But Jian can take 3 damage. She's gonna take more damage in a second, but... Hey, the wild has returned. We can give some life to Reeve in case she would take a bunch of damage, so I think we'll do that. We can focus. Let's focus this so we can get a +1 on our Spectral Echo. So Reeve is going to get the life in charge. We'll just keep buying those to keep us alive. Oh, I have no idea what my next hands are. I think it's time for a bottled vortex. Unleash twice. Well, I guess it's one for Reeve and one for Jian. And Jian can take the damage. Oh, she got to heal. Cast this, which increases the damage there. Leave Spark. So yeah, here if we put a card back on top, we get a little more ether. So we could gain this and a charge, or a jade, or focus this. No idea what my cards are. We'll get a charge. Needlemaw. We are loaded for bear with Reeve here. Not enough to kill it, but enough to... Actually, we could kill it if we wanted with our charge ability, so... Yeah, let's just take it out. Bye, Needlemaw. It's nice knowing you. All right, finally Jian gets a turn. We're taking 3 damage. Graveholt's taking 2. At least Crooked Mask is taking 2. We're getting a charge. We don't get any benefit from this. We're down to 2. I'll spend a charge for 2 damage here. Buy a charge. We need to... Yeah, here's a big turn for Jian coming up. Eight ether. Time for Monstrous Inferno over here. Or 2 heal things. I think it's 2 heal things. Destroy non-corruption card. Sure. All right, Jian is the one who needs to heal this time. And we get enough, we get a charge, so that's all right. All right, corruptions are mostly back. There's still a few kicking around. We need to make room for Monstrous Inferno now. We could actually cast it, double cast it here. Which seems good. Take 14 damage. And actually, I like to put this here because I have a Monstrous Inferno. And if we buy a Banishing Topaz... We don't have any more of those. I don't know that that's worth it. How's our... We have 9, yeah, so we have to discard this. Unless we gain something, then, yeah. Just see what we want to do here. Buy one of these and a charge, maybe. Just have to be careful not to screw up my rotation. All right, I think we need to cast this. We do not have a lot of ether this turn. We can destroy some sparks, though. Oh, hey, and we draw this, which it'd be nice to use this for, like, drawing cards, but it's not. It's not what's that is not what is happening. All right, so we're gonna have 2 Nemesis turns, which is danger. I think we just try to load up then. Keep our spells prepped and load up for any minions coming up. So we'll take Reeve's turn here and not cast these. And load up our charges. So if a bad minion comes, we can deal with it pretty efficiently. Twisting Madness. And Pain Sower. Yeah, let's get rid of that. If we get a chance. Yeah, Reeve should be able to kill it. Just like this. Bye. Discard 4 and draw 1. This is annoying, especially since he's down to 31 from... We've actually been hitting him a lot, so... I think I am going to do this. And... destroy this for Reeve to gain life and a charge. Seems good. Alright, we're gaining a spell from any supply pile. Monstrous Inferno is tough because I don't have a lot of... I haven't been opening my breaches at all, so let's go with Arcane Nexus. Helps us do things. My charge ability is to repeat, yeah. It's really good to have a Vortex Deck spell in here when you do this because you get the increasing damage. I'm going to do that bonus damage though. For 6. Oh man, we have a big corruption turn coming up. We're going to do suffer a lot of damage. That is for sure. And those other 2 cards, I don't know what they are, but I think they should be Jades or maybe one of these. Not sure. 6 ether. Do we open a breach and then we have it open in case there's a couple spells there? Place a gem into your hand. Discard 2 non-corruptions. So that's going to discard both of these cards. Whatever they are. It's kind of gross. I think this breach is just going to get destroyed probably. This is a pretty solid 5 damage spell. I think I need ether though, right? Gonna grab one of those. It's Reeve. For 6, we could charge up. Yum time is over. Next turn is decent. This is pretty good. Scrying Bolt. It's good damage value too. 5 damage for 6 plus the Scrying Bolt effect. Let's grab that. And we get 2 Nemesis turns again in a row. Do not like that. And also, we screwed up our everything here. We have a Spark stuck in hand. And we screwed up next turn too. It's bad for Jian. Something happened there quickly. Discard the top 2 cards of the Nemesis deck. Right, and then they were only tier 2. So these 2 cards. We could get Cauterizer back or Unleash twice. Cauterizer could hurt us a lot. It also might not do anything if we get to go first. It's pretty likely we get to hit it once or twice. So Cauterizer can come back and hopefully doesn't murder us. Yay! Jian can go and neuter it here. Keep charge. Oh, don't finish casting. Double clicked by accident. And actually we can finish off. Oh yeah, actually I can use Monstrous Inferno and do the same thing, but since Monstrous Inferno can be split, I can do 1 damage to that, and the rest goes to the Nemesis. Look at that. Monstrous Inferno. Value. Venomite. Can we take out Venomite? Can get it down to... Well, I can't fully charge, can I? So, well, actually, maybe I can. No, I'm short. Oh, actually, I could fully charge. Could get it down to 3. Which actually isn't down enough anyways, is it? So it's not super worth doing that. I mean, drawing 2 cards is also good. I think we're going for the health here, though, and I'm going to give it to myself. But I'm not... The thing is, like, hitting Venomite with that right now, it doesn't have a ton of value because Jian won't be able to kill it with her 2 sparks. She will be able to afford to charge up. Oh, not quite. Actually, if I give that to her, she can fully charge up, but then Reeve can't. So it's kind of a... Oh yeah, but she gets to double cast like Arcane Nexus, right? So let's actually give that to Jian then. Because Jian can fully charge and double cast Arcane Nexus if I do that. And that seems good. Did I buy one of the big gems for her? No, I think I bought it for Jay. Do I want that? Or I want more spells? I think I want more spells. So a charge and more spells. We're pretty close to winning here. We just, I mean, speaking of double casting, just hit that guy. Discard 2 non-corruptions. I guess... Ugh, it's a lot. I guess I should click this first. Who's shuffling into the deck? It's Wild. Well, I get a charge out of all that at least. All right, so actually, this is interesting because there's this guy who has 8, but we can actually hit 10 damage to the Nemesis here with Reeve. Actually, maybe even more. Can I focus that and charge this? This is 4. No, I don't think I can do both. That would be awesome. Well, what's my draw? A crystal. So if I could Lava Bolt times 3 with the +1, that's 4, 5, or 5. It's 5, 6, and 7, which is easily that. The next here is Jian again. And she won't be able to use her ability again. Having her double cast Lava Bolt is better. Yeah, there's different ways to go about this. She does get to draw a card here too. Just a crystal. But she doesn't get enough. I guess we know Jian's going again. Because she can double cast Monstrous Inferno and that's game. Let's do that. So we'll hit. Doesn't matter, we just need to get these out of the way. Basically, I just want to charge up, but not use it. And then next turn, I get to go and double cast that. That's game unless he does something to us and he doesn't get to go, so that is game. Monstrous Inferno and Jian. Best friends. We had to click him 7 times. That's the downside. Congratulations! You have destroyed Crooked Mask with gusto. The Reeve train is on time. All right. We'll play one more game, I think, at least. Yeah, Monstrous Inferno. Great card, if you can swing it. right, what's next? Random, Prince of Gluttons. Random, market, random mages. Adelheim, Brama, and Lash, that's fine. Reeve can take a break, and we'll just make sure that we have the other player cards that we want to show. I think there are more player cards that we haven't shown yet. I do love me an amplified vision. Let's show Void Bond. That's a new spell. And Staff of Wonders just wants to come into the game all the time. There's another relic in the expansion that's not, it has a bug, so it's not here at the moment. But it will be here someday. I like Mage's Talisman. Let's take that. And yeah, this one has less new stuff, but you know what? That's fine. Void Bond Medicated Powder. Will the prince go home hungry? And prediction. Predict away. You missed some Reeve, Malstar, Blaze, Blightlord action. Malstar was not in the game, but Reeve and Blaze were. Reeve and Kadir. Reeve is pretty cool. We showed Reeve for 2 games there. She's going to sit out this game just to, you know, take a break. But we do have Void Bond with, I believe, Zaxos. And why don't we bring back in the good old Banishing Topaz? I like that. And there's a couple more market cards. Yeah, the Depths is on the way. So Reeve is pretty rad, and of course Nim and Zana are coming too. We'll preview them soon when they're ready, as well as the Horde Crone. Get your predictions in. Will I defeat the Prince of Gluttons? Yeah, we are excited about more Aeon's End expansions. I know it's been a little bit of a long time coming, but we've been focused on Spirit Island in the interim, and now we've got some time to work on Aeon's End. Yeah, that will round out the first wave, as Talk to Swinub Pokemon reference says. All right, let's see if I can finish off the Prince of Gluttons here. He is chomping. And now we have a tie. So the setup is top card of each gem supply pile, starting with the most expensive, is placed face up. So we can decide the order of these, which can be important because if there's one you want to gain, you want that to be last. So I'd rather get the Leeching Agate if I can. All right, who would like to draw a card and then discard a card? We could get crystals or crystals. But getting a crystal is nice because you might be able to buy something big, and Lash could even buy something really big. So let's let Lash do that and discard Spark and maybe have a big buying turn. So with this Spark in hand, I'm going to do this classic Adelheim move. 3 damage or devour. I will always start with damage. We have Brama on the squad as well, so definitely damage. Because devouring is how you lose, primarily against this guy. So it's wild. I'm gonna put it on the bottom, so we don't get too many Nemesis turns in a row. Just some basic Aeon's End strategy there for you, if you're not familiar. And let's get the big gem. I think we could get we always be buying from the devoured pile though, right? That's better. So let's actually buy both of these from the devoured pile. Yep. Player card backs. We're actually going to have some more sleeves and backgrounds coming in the update as well. They're not on the screen right now, but we showed them earlier, some of them. The goal is every mage and nemesis will have an alternate skin with the new update. Right now there's a few that don't. And we didn't get as much extra in with the nameless as we wanted, so we're going to try to do that too. All right, Brama. Brama be Brama-ing. She will have 3 ether to open that next turn. I would like to be able to afford this. I could save back 1 crystal so that I could buy this off the devoured pile. It might not still be there. I think I'm going to do that actually. Let's save back 1 crystal so we get 5 ether when we cast this, and we can buy that. And we can just buy like some other gem here that we do need to. You need to buy some things. It's the Thought Biter. So I think we want to make sure that Brama goes first so that she does get that card, because he might devour things. And let's work on this Thought Biter. No devoured pile. It's empty. He's going hungry so far. That should be an achievement. Win against the Prince of Gluttons with an empty devoured pile. A question: was Jana's Ember changed to not be able to cast itself? I don't know. I don't think it would be. Like, why would it be able to be? You can't cast it. It's not in play anymore. I guess like that would be if you use Jian's ability or something, then it would be like an infinite loop. So that's not something we would allow. No, that's ridiculous. I'm sure that's something that the designer did not intend. 5 ether. What to do? We do need to, I mean, I can just buy charges. We do need to get some economy, so I'm going to buy this. I might not buy much more in terms of economy, though. And probably should buy a Mage's Talisman. Actually, speaking of Mage's Talisman, healing and giving Adelheim charges seems good. And we might buy Spectral Echo. Give everyone one of those. We could pop not open, but focus Breach 4 here. Seems good. I just buy stuff from the devoured pile, basically. If I can. There just isn't anything there. Lash can kill that guy, so... There haven't been any secret developments on Night Mist. No, there have not. But Night Mist is still potentially a future stretch goal. Who knows? It still could happen. We have a design that Kevin made for her. So you never know. This is going to definitely be Prince of Gluttons because there's 2 in a row, so it doesn't matter. I won't be able to charge that up. 5 ether. Do we want more Mage's Talisman? Or do we want something else? I do love Mage's Talisman. Let's buy that. Charge party. Woven Sky. And Bleed Static. Well, we're not prepping tons of spells anyways, but that isn't going off this round, at least. I don't mind doing this right now. And yeah, let's buy a Spectral Echo. I think those are going to be useful. Lamerkin asks if he considered implementing alternate wild turn order rules. Yeah, once we get to expansions that have changed turn order rules, we will be looking at those. All right, we do now have more interesting things happening with this. Maybe that's a crystal, that's a crystal. But we can get past one of these sparks with Lash. So let's do that. And for 3 ether, we'll grab. I want to be not buying spells from here, but I'm not buying things from here. I want to be buying from the Devoured Pile. There just isn't one. I'm going to get Adelheim spells out of here because he's got spells and I don't want him to have spells. Actually, we're going to probably have 1 spell prepped, right? So we'll leave 1. Someone's going to take 2 damage, but I don't want someone to take 4 damage. Yeah, talk to Swine Up. The design is not made public or finalized. I think there was something posted on the Kickstarter maybe, so check that out. But yeah, there's like, we have lots of stuff that Kevin sent us for various different things that may be done in the future, but isn't finished. And we're not going to release unfinished stuff, no. Seven. Actually, I don't... If I'm just buying charges, which that's all I'm doing, then I'm not going to return a card. Yep, nothing wrong with asking, but we're not going to do that. Ouch. That was a tough haste spew return here. Unleashed is going to devour 3 cards. No, devour 2 cards from Flexing Dagger. Or Gravehold suffers 4 damage. We don't have Gravehold healing. Just gonna... Ooh. Gonna give it to Gravehold. Gravehold health is people. It's true. So are cards. Cards are people. Cards are our memories, right? That's what this... He eats our memories. We must hit this guy. And I could have... I guess I could have put that on top of my deck, but it's nice to have a spell there. Did I buy a talisman? I did. Think. What else would I want to buy? I think a Spectral Echo and a charge, and that's probably it for Brama. Unless there's some devoured stuff we can buy that we want. Work on that haze spewer. Bleed static's gonna go off soon. Adelheim will soon be charged up. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this breach open for a little more random damage. I don't want to be buying cards. I'm gonna give this to Adelheim because he's gonna have room to heal. Well, maybe not that much room to heal. Hey, flexing daggers are coming up. Someone draws a card. Anything interesting? Not super interesting. All right, so now we're gonna have Adelheim charged up, which is nice. Finish off the haze spewer. Someone can draw and discard. Brama can draw past that spark. It's nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna charge even so we can. We're in tier 2 now, I think. Tier 1. We might be in tier 2. I can't remember the numbers. Just gonna charge and waste the ether. Oh, I guess I could buy a flexing dagger off the just devoured pile. Sure. Tier 1 attack. I'm gonna skip this, I think. Well, it's devouring. Get rid of it. Charge Adelheim up. Do all damage. No longer nice. Charge Adelheim. Cheese factor. Yeah, again, I don't want... Well, yeah. He doesn't have... He does have a Mage's Talisman. I don't want to buy too many cards, so... Let's open this breach and we can start putting our spells into it. As soon as Spell Striking and Devoured, I'll buy them from there. Been trying to do speed runs. Nice. How's it going? Who's taking a turn? I guess it's Adelheim. Could be Brama to heal Adelheim. He's got 5 health. He's probably fine, though, right? If Adelheim goes, he gets more chance to charge. Because we can actually do this to get more charges. I don't have to cast that. And we're just going to charge Lash. I could buy... Yeah, maybe I'll buy a flexing dagger and a charge. A power. This one is discard 2 cards in hand that cost 4 or more. Currently, no one has that in their hand. Who would next turn? Nobody, because we never bought any expensive cards. Nope. So no one has that. We just don't have cards that cost more than 4 or 4 or more. Like, literally. I guess we could have someone not play their card. I guess Lash could not play Mage's Talisman. Or the problem is that the other mages literally don't have more than, like, Brama does not have more than 1 card that costs 4. And Adelheim also only has 1 card that costs 4. So I guess it's Lash, and we... Wait, does Lash also not have a card, another card that costs 4? Yeah. No single mage. I've been looking at the different decks, and I couldn't tell. So we just can't accomplish the 2 discard on that unless we buy cards and draw through them, which we could. Who's the best candidate for that? I guess Adelheim. The problem is they would need to like buy the cards. It's not synced up. It's not going to work. So we're just going to take the hit on this with the Unleash, I think. So who should take a turn then? Either Adelheim or Lash gets the charge for Adelheim, so... Lash is already gone. So let's choose Lash. Well, yeah, it actually doesn't matter then, does it? Let's choose Adelheim. I don't know. Oh, we do get the draw. Is there some trickery we could do? I don't think so. I don't think there's a trick. Lash can draw a good card and discard that. We can focus a breach for free or for 1 and buy the charge that we need. And we don't have to cast that. We do if we want to open this and use our thing, but we don't have to use our ability, right? We'll just buy the charge. Oh, Brama does have 2 cards that Brama has those 2. Oh well, I could have done it with Brama potentially if she got to go at the right time. I didn't see that. We can stop this. Unleash twice, 3 damage, or place Haze Spewer back into play. We have Adelheim going next, who can actually hit Haze Spewer pretty well, so... I say we place Haze Spear back into play and just hit it. Oh, I was looking at the wrong. Adelheim was, yeah, I thought Adelheim had it prepped, but it was someone else. Yeah, let's block that. And here we could have 6 or 5. I think 6 is worthwhile. I mean, we do put a crystal there, which is bad, but getting more charges for the next use of the ability. This is going to get Adelheim charged up, so Adelheim go. Do not cast. Let's focus that for free because we need to spend all of our ether on this. Give Lash a draw. Adelheim is kind of cheating, but it's fun. His ability is so good. All right. He is chomping the flexing daggers. Cauterizer. Can't block that. Bug report. Shall we destroy a crystal? I think so. Gain a charge and give charge to Lash. That just happened. Let's heal Adelheim. And we'll just buy a charge or a flexing dagger. She doesn't have one. We don't need health right now too much, so. Eventually we'll have spells. We need room to heal, right? So Brama can take damage. Uh-oh, God Feeders don't like that. How much damage do we have here? 3, 4, 2. So there's some value getting this to 5. Lash is going next. Yeah, I think we can make sure this dies. That's important. I guess I don't actually need ether. So I'm just buying these to spend my ether for no reason. Yeah, I don't think I want to have crystals on my deck, so we'll just focus. And Lash can cast this. And yeah, then we can make Brama go and kill that thing. So I do this by choosing Brama. I guess choose wild. I don't think you can choose wild, right? What if you choose wild? Does that do something? No, you have to pick a player. Then we'll reveal the top card. Hey, it's Brama. Weird. We get more ether. So we get more charges, I think. Taking more turns is also ridiculous and great. And now Brama gets to go. Finish off this thing before it gets to do anything. And yeah, we're just buying charges. Venomite. Adelheim is like, I must do something. A crystal, ooh, or charges. Guess we open this. Wild. I want the Nemesis to try to do a power or an attack. Let's give Lash a turn, I guess. Or Brama could do 2 damage to the Venomite. And go Brama. Brama can heal herself. Don't think 1 damage is better than this. Let's take 2 damage. Ah, another minion. Alright, we need some spells to deal damage now. Can't block them. I guess we're gonna buy a Void Bond. Void Bond medicated body powder. I've been trying not to buy stuff because of devouring, and they're just playing minions instead. Alright, I think it's the one that hits Gravehold now is the most important because we don't have any way to heal Gravehold. And yeah, we're gonna start buying spells after all. Oh, could I have bought Planar Insight? Yeah, let's buy Planar Insight. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, dang. The minions are coming fast and furious. Adelheim strategy is not working. Yeah, we have to kill the Gravehold guy. Post haste. Planar Insight would be nice for Adelheim to get at this point. And Lash can't do anything. Dang, screwed that up. Take damage. Oh, we can just get spells in the devoured pile now. Wow. 4 minions in a row. That is brutal. Adelheim's just been sitting here. He's ready. He's willing. Seraphage is also awful. Like, all these minions are horrible. Lash can take a turn so that we can take an extra turn. I think Brama can finish off the Needle Maw. She is down to 2. It's not great. Hey, we can buy one of those spells now. Kill the Needle Maw. Kill the Seraphage. They're all bad. No, discard the Mage's Talisman first. Alright, hopefully we get some turns here first. Of course not. Yeah. Devour 2 copies of... Well, we got 1 copy of Spectral Echo before. They're going to be covered by gems. Devour 6 copies of something. So that is going to hit Gravehold. Oh, unless we put... Yeah, let's do Wristwood Amber so it doesn't hit Gravehold. Oh, man. Reeve would be great here. Just be smacking down these minions. Unleash twice. Man, this has taken a turn. We're definitely not taking this card happen. Brama, take a turn. Heal thyself, healer. There. That's down to devouring 1 and then dying. I don't want to destroy these cards. Don't think. Oh, did I forget? I forgot to buy a charge and use my ability. I'm an idiot. Let's discard a prep spell that costs 3 or more. I just totally blanked on doing that. Brama will get an actual turn, so it's okay. Well, finish off the leeching agate, why don't you? Unleashing twice? Oh. What do I want to have? I think I want to have Amplify Vision. Wow. The prince is nomming a lot. This guy can go away. We also need to kill that guy, but... Alright. Before I forget. Physician, heal thyself, as I said. Alright, we need to start taking more turns than them. But also having damage. Probably should have been... I was trying not to buy too many spells, and that backfired on me in a big way when too many minions showed up all at once. Brama can get a good gem. He could get a good spell, but he doesn't have breaches. Oh, he has the flexing dagger, and he can just trade up for a spark, though, right? So Lash. And start charging. All right, devouring 2. Amplify visions, because that doesn't hit Gravehold. Gross. Okay, Gravehold's taking... Does Gravehold... Are we losing here? Does we lose? No. Gravehold would be at 2. Who is going to take this? Who's got the worst pile? Raid, question mark? Brahma's is pretty okay. Adelheim's is actually mostly crystals, so it's Adelheim. He lost his amethyst shard, but a crystal, and a crystal. Spectral echo, sad. We're never getting spectral echo again. And yeah. This is not looking good. Kill this guy, kill this guy. You can kill him if Lash goes before. Be nice. And this won't make a difference. Well, if there's a wild... No, it won't make a difference, because if there's a wild, we just make Lash go. Because Lash has got 4 damage here. Adelheim just... Well, Adelheim is flexing dagger. So actually, if it's Adelheim, we do want to do the 1 damage here. Heals. It is Adelheim. Good night, Mind Guzzler. You have not been our friend. Adelheim's charged. That's good. All right, the minions have finally been cleared up. We have to start hitting him now. And I'm not going to cast anyone else's spells, I don't think. Well, Adelheim doesn't want to cast Spectral Echo necessarily. Can lose a crystal. We can open this for free. Or focus that. Let's open this. Wild. Adelheim's ready to go. Brama can get loaded up, so let's get Brama loaded up. And she can heal herself. How about we get rid of this? Bye. Time to charge, Adelheim. That gets us an extra charge. Bring some damage to the town. We can cast this one for Spark Destruction. Anything is possible, Sparky Wolf. Let's grab an Amplify Vision from the Devour pile. He's gotten so big. And yeah, we need to choose Shuffle or we lose. Can we get Adelheim enough charges? If Brama gets to go, if we get the wild next, so we want this to go on the bottom, be a better chance of a wild. Nope. Okay. So we do get to go next. So Adelheim could just buy a charge, or Brama could actually hit that guy. But if Adelheim goes, he does get Planar Insight in play, which is probably good. We want to hit that horrifying minion, which is going to go off. 50-50, I'm told. Charged. Do we want to spell? Oh, I have like no cards because yeah, let's buy a spell. I have no cards because of all them getting destroyed. Ouch. Ooh. I mean, we have the hit points to deal with that. And we're going to lose our charges if this thing hits Adelheim again, so I'm going to discard that. There's only 4 cards left. We don't have to kill this thing, but I think we can kill it faster than we can kill the other guy. So let's seems like a good idea. And let's charge up as fast as we can. Not fast enough. We can give... I don't want to hit Adelheim. Well, you know, if Adelheim gets hit again by this, it doesn't matter whether he's at 2 or he's at 3, does it? And if Adelheim gets to go sooner, that's the better chance for him to actually get a charge. So... Uh-oh. There goes Adelheim's charges. Oh, and we lost. We lost, Sparky Wolf. We lost. Gravehold has been destroyed. The prince has noticed that we did not buy spells and took advantage by playing 4 minions in a row. Them's the breaks. Yeah, the overflow damage to Adelheim is what got us. But basically, we just had to not have the Nemesis go next. That was important, and that's not what happened. All right, the outcome is he's unstoppable. Sparky Wolf. You are correct. All right, so there's your previews for this week. I'll pop into the customize if anyone didn't see. There's some new customize options coming up. I think this is a new Adelheim. We got Brama, Kadir, Phaedraxa, Malistar. Some new Nemesis skins as well coming up. See you later, Take Walker. No new playmats and sleeves just yet, but we'll be previewing some more new ones of those very soon as well. Oh yeah, Carapace Queen looks cool, doesn't she? The red one. I think that might be in the game already. I think that's in the game already. Maybe it isn't. For Kickstarter backers, I have to check the list. Yeah, Oquindo, I think that's one of the things I really like about Aeon's End is that most games feel really close. It's really well designed that way, that you get like a really tense ending, which is nice. It's one of the reasons I really enjoy it. So, coming up in future streams will be previews of more new mages and nemesis and player cards for the depths, so make sure to stay tuned. Let's pop up Reeve's screen where we started. Yeah, talk to Swinub. There are exclusive skins and backs and backgrounds for Kickstarter backers. So those are not available for purchase, but if you were a Kickstarter Deluxe Edition backer, you have those, basically. So since they're just cosmetic, they don't affect gameplay at all. They are a way to show off that you are a Kickstarter backer if you've got them. Or a developer, I suppose. Cool. So I'm going to see if there's anyone to raid. Let's go raid channel. Who's around? We've got Polly playing Spirit Island. Anyone? I'll check for Aeon's End. We're playing Aeon's End. Let's head over to Polly People. I'll just make sure she's not like just finishing or something. Oh yeah, she's playing Spirit Island Digital, looks like. So let's raid over Polly's Great. Check out her stream of Spirit Island, and we'll see you there in a minute. Have a good night.